The wild women, the wild women, the ripping and the tearing, the ripping and the tearing.
Yeah, welcome to round 13 of the Telstra Premiership. Look at I'm joined by Rick from Arizona, ripping and a tearing, and Joey, Rick, tonight we've got Manly versus the Bulldogs. Cooper Cronk in good form. We've been a ripping and a tearing as well.
Rick from Arizona to be ripping and tearing around Fishwick.
Like a cheap pair of Speedos.
Canberra will win this one.
Give me a minute and I'll be right back.
I got enough to say.
On Monday Night Football, there's a game that even Rick from Arizona would get no joy from. A bit of ripping and tearing, so to speak. I was chit-chatting through the week with Rick from Arizona, and if there's a side that...
How is Rick?
Yeah, no, it's going great. He said Hedonism 3. He's just having a ball. And I said, who's your favourite team? And he said the Warriors, because they're capable of plenty of ripping and tearing.
See, this is...
I think this will go right down to the wire.
And there's going to be plenty of ripping and tearing out
let's
there.
hope so.
Ripping and tearing.
Maybe after the game too.
Tearing.
Watch Sam Burgess tonight. I think you'll be man of the match.
Be ripping and a tearing, so to speak.
That's after the game.
Exactly.
Big Sammy.
Big Rick from Arizona. Rick Burgess. If Rick from Arizona was here at the moment, he would not be ripping and tearing about this one.
BlackBeachWeek.com, Memorial Day weekend, Hedonism 2, be there.
I usually call Rick from Arizona. Last week I told him to get on, but unfortunately he took me by mistake. I thought I was talking about something else. And that would be a debauchery cruise. And he's sitting with like a heap of women. Someone yells out, "Hey, aren't you Rick from Arizona?" He goes, "Oh yeah, ripping and a tearing." We've got to get in touch with him. He's sort of our sort of guy.
I can't comment, but...
He played tough, his kicking game.
He's ripping and tearing. That's what he's doing.
Yes.
He's ripping and a tearing, and he's ripping and a tearing. It's
Might
just
be
not
on
that hard.
YouTube all the time.
Wow, it's not that hard, guys. Just, you know. There's one place that Rick Arizona loves. He loves the heat and humidity. And I tell you what, he'd love Townsville. Very similar to the Dominican Republic.
You act like I just got a been the #1 diva in the game.
I want to say a big thank you to Helena Sutton at the Grand Final Breakfast, who, when asked any advice for the South Sydney team, she said, as long as you get out there and you're ripping and a tearing.
One bit of advice for John and the Rabbitohs, what is it?
To Madge and the boys, a ripping and a tearing.
Ripping and a tearing.
Well, Helena, that's sound advice. There you go, that's the tips. I'm Matt, this is Rick from Arizona, and you see us out on the street.
Do Rick's face.
Don't be old stranger. Rick from Arizona, ripping and a tearing. Just keep it clean, guys. That's all we ask. Ripping and a tearing. I'm trying to get in touch with that bloke.
I haven't seen
Rick
it for
from
a couple of
Arizona.
Every time I see Rick from Arizona, I get really excited.
There's another one he's
Maybe
sitting,
one up.
Even if the Sharks had 13 Rick from Arizonas, would they have enough to beat the Cowboys in the current form?
No, they don't.
Take it easy and make sure you do plenty of ripping and a tearing. Take it easy. 2325.
Ripping and tearing.
Special tip from a special man. Ripping and a tearing all
There it
weekend.
is.
First week of the finals, guys. Joey's footy preview. Take it easy, guys, and you rip and tear over the weekend. We'll see you next Friday.